confuse you in these spots.
Pressure off the edge. Sellers throws it deep, and it's caught. And they're marking Jacobs down, or no. Now official comes in and says touchdown, South Carolina. Reed in trouble. His arm hit. The ball goes backwards, and it's picked up by South Carolina. Nick Barrett's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Reed takes a shot. It's underthrown, and it's intercepted by Bakari Swain. Running back. See if the Gamecocks play it conservatively here. Sellers flipping it across the middle for a first down. Harbor's got great speed. The track star is free. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Nick Harbor holding his leg, and he continues into the tunnel after he outruns defenders for an 80-yard touchdown to make it 26-3. Reed stepping up, launching it high. It's intercepted by Swain again. Swain running it back all the way down to the 22. 35 seconds left. An opportunity for the Gamecocks to add to a 27-3 lead. Two. And he nails another one. So with 2 seconds left in the first half, it is 30-3, South Carolina. Well, they keep getting him involved in the run game. He'll throw it here. And he takes a shot, and it's caught for a touchdown by Isaiah Williams. Finally. Back to throw again. Stepping up. Taking a shot, and it is caught. Bethel Roman. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Now off schedule after the holding call. Back to throw off play action from his 3-yard line, and it's caught. Running away from defenders. Will they catch it? They finally do as he's tripped up near the 15-yard line. Empty set here for Marcel Reed. 8 of 11, 2 touchdowns in the second half. He'll step back and fire. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Borkinger makes it a 1-score game. Here before the end of the quarter. Blitz coming. It's picked up. The pass, the way off target. Jacobs was open underneath, but that was airmailed by Sellers. And now South Carolina will punt it back. Drive started on the A&M 1. They're now inside the 5. Smith, the ball carrier. He's into the end zone for the touchdown. And the game is tied. A&M can take the lead with the extra point. With track speed. Sellers in trouble again. And down he goes. Back at the 25, another sack. A loss of 4. It's going to be 4th down and 16. This could be it for South Carolina. Blitz coming. Sellers steps up. Taking off. Down he goes. Turnover on downs. A&M a minute away from hanging on for an incredible comeback, one of the greatest we've seen in SEC history.
Ball went forward. Alabama fumbled recovered inbounds. So
yeah, that was close right too. Because if it were,
well, there's an interception on the first play thereafter. Eli Bowen down the sideline. He may go. Ty Simpson back there, can't tackle him. Touchdown, Eli Bowen. 87 yards. Transfer from Division II Central Oklahoma. Both punters today are D2 transfers. That's a good one, driving Ryan Williams back to the 17-yard line. Adams trying to block for him. Now the ball's out at the end of the return at the 30. No whistles yet. Sooner sideline convinced they have the ball, and they do.
Mateer through a hole inside the 5. Touchdown! What a run by John Mateer! Will they bring that pressure? Yes, they do. Heineke tried to blitz. Simpson throws! Broken up! Peyton Bowen! What a day for the Bowen brothers of the Oklahoma defense!
And Gronowski will take a deep shot. Caden Weegan looked like he got pushed out of bounds. And that's the call.
Turnover on down. USC. Timeout on the field. 2-minute timeout.
Wow. Caden Weegan. Yes, so close, maybe by a toe. Just out of bounds. We'll take another look. Toe on the white.
Road game as it was, and now that we're not the leading rusher, and stepping in front for the pick for Notre Dame, Jalen Stroman. Just like that for 42 yards, pick 6. Stonehouse, who's one of the best punters in the country, and they need a good one here. That is partially blocked. And a Notre Dame player has it at the 20-yard line and streaking into the end zone for the touchdown. Marty with a snap, and that pass is picked off. Leonard Moore's turn to go the distance. Unbelievable start for the Notre Dame defense.
Question.
Here's Minchie, quarterback run. He's going to get the first down, and he might get to the end zone. Touchdown, Minchie.
Looks like it might be another extra point. They'll shift and hand it to Jackson straight ahead. There goes Jackson! Joe Jackson, an all-time night into the end zone for another touchdown. 24 more yards. Johnson is going to throw, and it's knocked away, deflected, and actually intercepted. There is a penalty flag. Returnable, and here goes Utah. Teo Johnson. Avery Johnson trying to catch him. Teo Johnson angling, and he's going to go all the way. Now there is a flag back in the end zone.
Offensive lineman taken in the NFL draft this year.
Dampier toward the corner of the end zone, and caught! Touchdown, Larry Simmons! What a throw and catch! This game's not over from 20 yards out. Johnson, pressure coming, delivers the ball, but the tackle in the open field, and Tibbs is stopped short. Kyle Whittingham uses that final timeout, and Kansas State is going to have to give the ball back. It's 4th and 1 out of the 2-minute timeout. Utah's season on the line. They need a yard. Dampier with Parker is going to fake it. Dampier straight ahead. There he goes! Dampier! Inside the 30! To the sideline! Inside the 5! Parker and Dampier. Parker in motion. Dampier keeps it. Dampier. Touchdown, Utah! It's a big reason why those numbers to the right on that graphic have gone up. Heinchel takes off, now fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Johnson. There is a penalty flag down to Pitt in the first quarter. Heinchel off play action. Over the middle, it's caught. It's a touchdown. Justin Holmes, who just had one negated via penalty a second ago. This one will count, and it's 13-0 Pitt.
Down. And a good find by Heinchel.
Goff trying to punch it in. And it's a touchdown for Pitt. It is 20-0 Panthers, and we still have 39 seconds to go in the first quarter. Heinchel will keep it and walk into the touchdown. He'll throw again on 3rd and goal. And his pass is intercepted. It's picked off by Lovelace. He might run it back. Lovelace is gone. What an incredible turnaround. It looks like Georgia Tech's going in to make it a one-score game. Instead, a 100-yard pick six for the Panthers.
C.J. Baxter's come in at running back. Manning takes off running, throws on the run, very close to the line of scrimmage. Caught in the back of the end zone for a Ryan Wingo touchdown. Again, 1st and goal from the 2. First play of the 4th quarter. They hand it off to the tight end, and Nick Townsend walks in. And they are, at the very least, in the verge of field goal range. Arch Manning looking like Grandpa. Touchdown! Built like his legendary dad. Stayed in to help block. Reed intercepted! Michael Taff at the 3-yard line. Touchdown pass tonight. And he throws that up for grabs. And that one's intercepted by Kobe Black.
Saying. Winds up. Touchdown! Happy birthday! Saying splits out of the pocket. Looks back. Slow. Down the field. Tate. Touchdown! Tate. Home run hitter. 50 yards. Look what Brutus did. Look what Brutus did. He crossed out the M.
Two guys have been phenomenal all day long.
Backs line up out of the eye. Play fake. Incomplete. The Sooners will take over on downs.
Raphael to the edge. No! Yes! Second effort. Kendrick Raphael rolls in. Are you kidding me? Cal takes the lead back for the Mustangs. Trying to make it 3 straight appearances in a conference championship game. Jennings, sideline open. He's got Maryland upended, but a chunk play. Send it to overtime, or will Duke celebrate across the country in Durham with a spot in the ACC championship game? Kick is up, and the kick is no good. Cal is gonna win it, and Duke will play for the ACC championship.
Might have some backup, fresh defensive linemen in there on this 3rd down. They bring pressure, ball's out quickly, catch is made by Simmons. He's running. Simmons breaks free. It's a foot race. He's finally brought down inside the 5. The Tigers. Simpson, end zone, touchdown. Isaiah Horton with the head trick. All eyes on Daniels as a runner. He's going to try to throw for it. Nobody open. No space, but he fights his way for a first down inside the 45. That play took forever. Four-man rush, has time to scan, now escapes, has space. Daniels scoots off inside the 30, was wondering if there's going to be a flag for holding.
And attacking at all.
Down to 40 seconds. Quick pitch to the edge. Coleman breaks a tackle, lost the ball, Alabama recovers! Deontay Lawson falls on it, and the Crimson Tide with that takeaway are going to survive the Iron Bowl, go to Atlanta to play for a conference championship, and in all likelihood on to the CFP, a heartbreaking finish for Auburn. Don't look away with punts and field goals. Special teams players, there's a rich history in the SEC championship game. Right on cue! Georgia with the block. Bouncing around and fielded inside the 25. Kirby Smart had a feeling a special teams play would come into play tonight, and getting his hand on it was Cole's spear. They fake it to McCray. And Joker, touchdown! Georgia strikes first off the block punt. Simpson looking that direction, now back across the middle, high throw, intercepted. Picked off, Dalen Everett for the Dogs with a stiff arm. Takes it back into Alabama territory. A flag down at the end of the play. But the Dogs for the first takeaway. Branch is in the slot. So is Lawson Lucky, and now Zachariah comes across in motion. Surveying, end zone, touchdown! Dylan Bell! And the Dogs with a long march to build their lead. Frazier on second and goal. On the left side, touchdown Dogs! Branch trying to find some space and scores! The Dogs deliver the dagger.
Want to be determined right here. Third down and 4. Bachmeier with time. Oh, what an interception by Roberts! Point blank, stabbed it. Ben Roberts.
And they're humming.
Bachmeier. It is intercepted again. Ben Roberts does it again.
Well, Ben Roberts just follows the eyes of Bear Bachmeier.
Texas Tech looking to put this game away. On fourth down, they get it into space to Aiken. And Aiken inside the 10 and into the end zone for another touchdown.
Third down and 8 at the 17. Becker's been a go-to man as well. Mendoza. Fade. Surratt. Corner! Touchdown! Indiana! No good! He missed it! Big play here. 3rd and 6. At the 24. Mendoza! Charlie B! From Nashville! Tennessee! 32 yards! Saying. Lets it go. And it is caught, but not enough.
Curt Cignetti does it in 2 years. The Indiana Hoosiers are champions of the Big Ten.
Morse throws, caught for a first down to the 18-yard line to Cam Ross. A 9-yard gain. They're going quickly. 25 seconds to go to the end zone. It is caught by Wood for a touchdown. The official threw his hand. He was out of bounds for sure and came back in. Landon Callahan shoved him out of bounds. It's gonna stand. A Virginia touchdown and an extra point away from a tie. They had first and goal at the 1. Now it's 4th and goal just outside the 1. Castle stays in to block. Mensah, end zone touchdown! Jeremiah Hazley! There's a flag down way back at the 20, near where Mensah threw the ball.
Great defensive play.
Another 4th down conversion there. 4th. They go to a trick play. Taylor threw it back to Morse. It is intercepted! Intercepted by Luke Margot! And Duke has won the ACC!
With the lead. Navy looking to draw even at 16. Horvath to the end zone. Touchdown! Hiding right.
Play clock down at 2-1. Simpson looking, finding. Brooks still fighting. Diving for the end zone. Alabama 4th down touchdown to get on the board. Get the football to begin the 3rd quarter. Miller, it's blocked. And Alabama special teams make a play. He just dropped the snap. And Big Tim Keenan says, thank you. I'll gobble that up.
Who are they going to drop?
Only rush 3. Intercepted. They confused him. Xavier Brown headed the other way. Touchdown Tide. A pick 6 from the man who had one against Tennessee just before the half.
Eventually getting the right call into the defense. People always want to change tempos on him.
Simpson this time has a clean pocket. Lofting toward the end zone. Brooks. Touchdown Alabama. Crimson Tide have the lead. A 30-yard strike. Fake to Hill, pitch to the edge. Bernard goes up and just grabs the ball away. Do they call it a catch? They battled for it. It is ruled a catch down at the 5-yard line. Went up and over Jacoby Johnson. Bernard in motion. It's Hill, banging forward, fighting, twisting, touchdown, Alabama.
What an incredible job by this offensive line.
Alabama comes back and conquers the Sooners. On to Pasadena.
17 points per game, but against weak competition. They do go to the run game, and it's Fletcher off and running. Fletcher across midfield, refusing to go down, and all the way to the 30-yard line of A&M. Fletcher for 75 yards. Undoubtedly, no, they're not going to give it again. They're going to give it to Tony. Tony scores a touchdown. What a call by Shannon Dodd. Johnson. Beautifully executed. E.J. Smith, the running back. Reed gets it to the end zone. Intercepted! Picked off again by the freshman, Bryce Fitzgerald.
And now this offense looking to add to the scoreboard. Logan Diggs trying to power ahead, and he does. Set him off, light it up. It's party time at the Grove.
It's paid dividends for him because, as you can tell, just by his body language and way in which he executes this offense, he's in control.
Pitch to the air, Hill gets the edge. Stays in bounds. Touchdown.
Play action for Dante Moore. Floats one to a one-on-one.
Backing up McClellan. Did he haul it in? Yes. That's another Oregon touchdown.
Grunkemeyer to the air on third down, and it's caught by Pena. Breaks the tackle and breaks free. Pena inside the 30. Football all the way. Touchdown, Penn State. 73 yards.
It's a different story than the one on the scoreboard. Haynes King off the play fake, open, touchdown! They convert immediately. J.T. Byrne. 11th play of the drive coming up. They're going to keep it on the ground. Nawahani. Signal touchdown. There it is. Cougars. Bachmeier keeps it on the ground. Damuni. Touchdown. Got in. And he's rocking the baby to sleep as they take the lead. BYU with a surgical drive. Bachmeier disemboweling that Yellow Jacket defense. On 4th and long, Kane taking a shot downfield. Got a man. It's caught. And Rivers running free. First down, Georgia Tech. He beat Evan Johnson, and they're still alive. So here we go. Yellow Jackets go empty. On 4th and 10, they've got to get to the 8-yard line. Haynes King into the end zone, picked off by Evan Johnson. There's Johnson's atonement and redemption after being beaten.
Kickoff comes out at the 6 and fumble, regroup. Trying to find the edge. And look at this. Come on, Dotson's got the sideline, and he may go. Trying not to run out of steam. Dotson takes it to the house. 95-yard kickoff return. And Tennessee is a kick away from the lead. This for back-to-back bowl wins for the Illini. Walks off Tennessee. David Alano with the winner.
Had that whiplash effect and hit the ground.
So Brett Brown looks left, tosses one in the end zone. Incomplete. Daniel Blood came up with the football, but they say no catch.
This was going to be a touchdown. This was going to be, his right foot had come down inbounds.
Instant replay. It's first down, Virginia.
Look at the right hand of Devin Neal. That's textbook. That's how you punch the pocket and finish the play, swarming the football.
How about one-on-one?
Nice catch by Jaden Richardson.
Richardson. Oh, he got a foot down for the touchdown as well.
Oh, man.
Jaden Richardson put it on a poster.
Secure. Well, he taps it a little bit with the left hand, but that left foot is in the 3.
Seals with a check down. Makes one tackle, scoots down the sideline, stays in bounds.
Did he just end the game? Touchdown!
The game is not over. The game is not over. The game is not over. The game is not over.
TCU is mobbing Jeremy Payne, but you can hear in the background the referee saying they have to go to replay. They have to make sure that Payne stayed in.
The touchdown is good. The game is over.
And now they say the touchdown is good. And TCU can officially celebrate. Inches between his feet and the sideline. What contact balance by Jeremy Payne.
Still in the ball game with under 7 minutes to go. Arch Manning pulls it down the sideline. Got a man. Caught. Touchdown, Texas. Lock it. Clock it. Texas with possession and the lead. Arch Manning keeps it himself, and he's got nothing but chattel. Real estate. He popped the clutch. Happy New Year, Longhorns. Touchdown.
After the loss of 6, another pass play that's intercepted. Taking it back is Keontae Scott. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Miami. A 70-yard pick six. 3rd down and 4. And Beck's going to throw to Daniels. And Daniels has the first down. It's 1st and goal for the Hurricanes with 1:46 left. They snap it with 1 on the play clock. Brown into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Verbo Fiesta Bowl has 1 team in it. Miami advances to the semifinal. 3 more quarterfinals tomorrow. Mario Cristobal may not want to hear it, but the U is back. Their biggest win in 23 years.